Hello and welcome. You're watching Goa365 News Now. I'm your anchor Manish Parab, and as always, I'm here to bring you the stories shaping Goa, India and the world. Let's take a quick look at the top headlines tonight. Goa braces for more rain as cyclone Montha builds over Bay of Bengal. Yellow alert now extended until October 29th. Kolwa residents speak up at Gram Sabha against proposed 25-meter major district road. Kansalim villagers are drawing a clear line on a proposed flyover, saying it threatens their homes and daily lives. They are calling for an underpass instead, arguing it would offer safe passage across the railway tracks for students, seniors and residents. Locals warn the flyover favors corporate interests over the community's safety and convenience. The people of Kansalim have united in protest against the proposed flyover project, stressing that it would create more problems than solutions. Locals said the flyover could lead to partial loss of house areas, reduced property value and longer travel routes for daily commuters. They believe an underpass would serve the village's needs more effectively and safely. Residents also expressed that the current situation poses a major risk for school children and elderly citizens who cross the railway tracks daily. They alleged that the project was being pushed to facilitate coal transportation rather than to improve local connectivity.
Flyover जो पळय इतलो व्हडल्या स्केलान पळय बांधता एक रेल्वेक लागून दुसरो जो एनडीआर रोड जो एक्सपांड जावपाचो आसा त्या कारणा खातीर किंवा तो व्हडलो फ्लायओवर ते बांदपाचो प्रोजेक्ट इज ऑलमोस्ट 50 crore प्लस आणि मोर देन 29 लँड ओनर्स आणि घरांक इफेक्ट जाता. सो आमी सिंपल सोल्युशन सांगले की जे प्रायमरी स्कूल आसा कासावली त्याच्या ऑपोजिट एक ऑलरेडी अंडरपास आसा साको आसा तो साको एक्सपांड करून तुम्ही अंडरपास बांदा पण काय कारणा खातीर द साउथ वेस्टर्न रेल्वे इज एडमंट टू बिल्ड अ फ्लायओवर. आता जेन्ना फ्लायओवर बांधता त्यांच्या घरा साइडीक सेटबॅक दवरचो पडटलो 30 मिटराचो सेटबॅक. त्या भायर त्यांच्या घरा मुखार रेल्वे एक्सपान्शन प्लॅन येता तेजो 30 मीटर सेटबॅक म्हणल्यार तो प्रॉपर्टीचो व्हॅल्यू पळय जाता आनी तो घराचो पळय व्हॅल्यू जाता नील. इट इज इक्वलंट टू डिमॉलिशन. कित्याक फाल्यां त्या घराक जरी इवन रिपेर वर्क करपा जाय नाल्यार एक्सपान्शन वर्क करपा जाय त्या घराचेर कांय करपाक जायना कित्याक कायद्या भितर ते इलिगल जातलें. म्हणून हो सरकार आयज कितें करपाक शकता आमकां कळना. जेन्ना सिंपल सोल्युशन आहा जे लेस देन 2 crore भितर सिंपल सोल्युशन जाता तुम्ही 50+ कोटी कोणाक मोडपाक शकता. सो आम्ही सरकाराक सांगता स्पेशली कलेक्टराक की बी सिम्पॅथिकल टुवर्ड्स दी लँड ओनर्स of Kasauli village, Kiryat and Arosi village. They are already affected because of double tracking, and ye flyover will be further nail in the coffin for the villagers who are across the proposed flyover. So, आमी warning दिता शिटकावणी दिता सरकाराक की हे तुम्ही जबरदस्ती केले जाल्यार आमचे गांवचे लोक भायर येतले आणि आमकां जाय अंडरपास सरकारान दिवचे म्हणून सरकारान विनंती केली.
We have proposed so many things. Now whatever is being proposed has been done after a thorough study. But now they are bringing in reasons which are not feasible, which are not practical and which are totally false. Okay? Now what they want to do is, see, we were going to have an underground bridge. Okay? Now why can't we have that? Okay? Why create more hassles for the people living in the area? And not only that, life will be at risk. Okay, so we have to think of the common man of the state. But it seems like the government has forgotten that their main responsibility is the well-being and the welfare of the people of the state. I've not read officially, but I've been told that that RVNL wants to acquire 25 meters more, okay, from the existing track. Now 25 meters more towards the houses, that means the track will actually land either on the veranda or inside the houses. So what is the government trying to do? Throw the people out of their homes? Where are people supposed to go? And can this be termed as development? And if it is development, for whose benefit?
So आता आमचो सर्गेस्त मातानीन त्या तेंपाक लोकांक खंय जाय जातलें की फ्लायओवर जावचो म्हूण आनी एक प्रपोजल घायल्लो. तो एक प्रपोजल फकत गांवच्या मिन्स हिंगाचे 3-4 गांव आहाय आनी आफ्टर कोलवा तेंका फायद्यास पडटलो म्हूण. कित्याक ही सद्दां न्हू रेल्वे गेट धापून दवरता एक पाटी 5 मिनटां 15 मिनटां करून ती धापून दवरता आनी भरपूर हिंग बीड जाता मोटरांची. सो हेका लागून तेंपा प्रपोज केल्लो. म्हणजे आज काळ दुसरो जाला. आज गोंया पडसो हाडूंक पडटा आनी आज तो ब्रिज प्रपोज करता तो पडशा 20 टनाची गाडी व्हरपाक 24 व्हिलाची ट्रेलर व्हरपाक हेजे ते आतां ते प्रयत्न चल्ला.
Hiru Mahale, Manish Parab and Omkar Deshprabhu for Goa365. We'll be back in just a moment with more updates. Don't go anywhere. You're watching News Now on Goa365. Welcome back. Kolwa residents made their voices heard today at the Gram Sabha, standing firm on what the village really needs and what it doesn't. From road plans to stray animals and even street vendors, the Panchayat is now taking steps to address the community's concerns.
The proposed 25-meter MDR road through Kolwa drew strong opposition from villagers, who said it was unnecessary. The stray dog issue was also a key concern, and the Panchayat has decided to identify suitable land to set up a dog shelter.
आज आमगे ग्राम सभा 4 पॉइंट आसले. एक फार्मर्सा वयर ट्रेडिशनल एक्सेस लागो आनी दुसरो आहलो तो आमगेलो रोड बायडिंगाचो 25 मिटर जाता. तो आमगे ग्राम सभा ते डिस्कस केला लोकल्सांनी की आम 15 मिटरूच जाय म्हण 15 मिटर. आनी दुसरो आहलो तो आमगेलो स्ट्रे डॉग्स. थर्ड वन फोर्थ वन आमगे पॉन्ड्स आहलो. स्ट्रे डॉग्स आमी डिसिजन घेयला की आमी एक प्लॉट अलॉट करतली आनी मागीर थिंग स्टलायज करपा म्हण सगळे स्ट्रे डॉग्स अजून आम प्लॉट हे मेळना. तो प्लॉट आमी जाले एक्झिक्यूट करतली आनी मागीर थिंग ऑन करतली स्टलायज. रोड बायडिंगा लागून आमी ग्राम सभा डिस्कस केला. आमगे एक एप्लिकेशन घातले. सो सगळे रोड बायडिंग जाताय ते 25 मिटर जाय. एअरपोर्ट चिकल टू बेनावली MDR रोड. हो MDR रोड 25 मिटर जाता. ते मागताय 15 मिटर्स वचून कित्याक लोकांगे शॉपां मागीर ओल्ड एन्सेस्ट्रल हाऊसेस बी आहाय ती हें जातली इफेक्ट जाता लोकल्स.
Regarding MDR road, which is notified as 25 meters, and now people are asking for 15 meters, and some have other views as well with 10 meters. That will be finally decided at the Panchayat body meeting.
The Panchayat also resolved to issue notices to roadside vegetable vendors running stalls without proper licenses. Members said this move aims to regulate street vending, ease congestion and ensure fair use of public spaces across the village.
Illegal gardas, there have been a lot of illegal gardas, vegetable gardas seen around at the setback of the roads, where they have been running for last more than 20 to 30 years without a license. One of the Gram Sabha members in the last Gram Sabha meeting has actually brought to the notice of the Panchayat with regards to this gardas functioning illegally. So, as to our information which is obtained from the Panchayat today, it says that one of them have already applied for it, but rest of them are still not applied. Any business cannot run without having a proper license. They should have a license to run a business. Basic thing. So now, since the Panchayat is brought to the notice of the Panchayat have decided that they will issue notices to such unauthorized and those people who had not been issued any licenses. So they will issue a show cause notice and then they will take action against them.
Ramesh Naik Raut, Lindsay Menezes and Arun Naik for Goa365.
We'll be back in just a moment with more updates. Don't go anywhere. You're watching News Now on Goa365. Welcome back. Goa Shipyard Limited has added another shining chapter to India's shipbuilding success story. In a grand ceremony at Vasco da Gama, GSL launched two advanced fast patrol vessels, ICGS Ajit and ICGS Aparjit, for the Indian Coast Guard. The twin launch marks the completion of an 8-vessel series built under the Atmanirbhar Bharat initiative.
Ajit and Aparjit, the last two vessels in a series of 8 fast patrol vessels being constructed by Goa Shipyard Limited under the ambitious 8 FPV project. This year, is not only a milestone for the Goa365 Limited and the Indian Coast Guard, but also a reflection of our nation's unwavering march towards our Bharat in the field of business production. It acknowledges our collective resolve and institutional synergy towards ensuring the safety and sovereignty of India's maritime waters. In line with the government of India's vision of self-reliance and technological independence, this law stands as a shining example of excellence in indigenous shipbuilding, design and construction. The vessel is a true presentation of Indian capability, crafted using homegrown expertise, materials and innovation.
Goa365 Limited has delivered 45 ships to the Indian Coast Guard and 10 more ships, as the CMD mentioned, by the new of in the next 4 years. Each symbolizing excellence, reliability and dedication. 2 pollution control vessels and these 8 FPVs will soon join the front Indian fleet and showcase synergy between the Indian Coast Guard and the Goa365 Limited. Unstinted efforts of course, our different production team at Goa also deserves special mention as the technical oversight and seamless coordination are been instrumental in achieving this key milestone. This one thing is not merely a ceremonial event, but a reaffirmation of a collective commitments to maritime safety and national security. These ships are a proud reflection of Indian Coast Guard's expanding capability, operational readiness, and enduring service to the nation.
These platforms have consistently demonstrated excellence both in the domestic area and in international markets. And this project stands as a testament to GSL in enduring commitment to quality, innovation, and reliability. These vessels are a product of indigenous design tailored to meet the operational requirement of the Indian Coast Guard and fully operate by the spirit of Atmanirbhar Bharat. With over 65% indigenous content, including key systems such as the steering gear and advanced control system, these capabilities mark a significant stride towards self-reliance in defense production.
Hiru Mahale, Manish Parab and Vaishnavi Salgaonkar for Goa 365.
And lastly, for the weather, Goa had another wet weekend and the skies aren't done yet. While a new cyclone takes shape over the Bay of Bengal, the Arabian Sea is still tossing up with winds and waves of its own. The result, more rain, more thunder and plenty of puddles on Goa's roads. A yellow alert stays in place till the 29th of October. Best advice, keep the raincoat close, stay off the beaches and let the weather play its course. The deep depression over the southeast Bay of Bengal is flexing up fast, expected to turn into a cyclonic storm within the next 24 hours. It's likely to move northwest and make landfall between Machilipatnam and Kalingapatnam around Kakinada by the evening or night of October 28th as a severe cyclonic storm, packing winds up to 100 km per hour. Meanwhile, on the other side, the depression over the east-central Arabian Sea, around 790 km west of Goa, continues to drift southwest. It's far enough not to cause a storm here, but close enough to keep our skies moody and our roads wet. Over the next few days, light to moderate rain with spells of heavy showers is expected across North and South Goa. Thunderstorms with winds up to 40 to 50 km per hour could sweep through in bursts, bringing cooler days, with days around 29 degrees Celsius and nights around 24 degrees Celsius. Authorities are warning of localized flooding, waterlogging and fallen trees, especially in Panjim, Margao and Mapsa. Slippery roads, power cuts and traffic jams are all likely, so it's best to check conditions before heading out. Those living in low-lying or landslide-prone areas are advised to stay alert and move to safer grounds if rain intensifies. The sea remains rough and fishermen are strictly warned not to venture out until October 30th. Tourists too are being told to stay off beaches as high tides and strong undercurrents can be dangerous. If you hear thunder, head indoors, unplug your gadgets and let nature do its thing. Yellow alert till October 29th. Light to moderate rain, heavy showers in spots. Thunderstorms with gusty winds very likely. Local flooding and power outages possible. Rough seas, fishermen to stay ashore until October 30th. Landslides and crop damage in hilly areas. Riverine flooding possible in catchment areas. Stay indoors during thunderstorms. Maximum and minimum temperature on Monday 29 degrees Celsius and 24 degrees Celsius. Bureau Report Goa365 with inputs from IMD. That's all from me, Manish Parab, and the entire News Now team here at Goa365. We'll be back tomorrow with more stories that matter. For in-depth reports and exclusive coverage, visit our website at www.goa365.tv, and don't forget to follow us on Instagram and Facebook at @Goa365TV. Stay informed, stay safe, and we'll see you again at 7:30 p.m. tomorrow right here on Goa365.